What's up, agents? Zer here, welcome back to Lab. Today's going to be a little bit different because today I'm going to be discussing with you guys changes that are going to be coming to the lab. Now, before I go any further, I want to make things very clear. I am not changing the content of the actual lab videos themselves. I'm still planning on doing add-ons. I'm still planning on doing the occasional resource pack, which that's technically far and few in between. I'm still planning on doing Education Edition, and every single time an update comes out, I am still planning on reviewing the updates here. That part about the lab is not changing. Instead, I'm showing you guys physical changes to the actual lab itself, just to add a little bit of aesthetics and functionality. And for those of you who are paying attention in my 1.6 update review, you may have noticed these up here, these fans. Now, I'm going to have two video links down in the description, one of which is going to be to the fans and one of which is going to be to something else, which I'm just going to show you guys in a little bit. They are both command block tutorials, as you'd obviously expect, and they are both to the exact same YouTube channel. And these are actually pretty simple to sub. These fans are actually specifically using clone commands, which I'm actually going to be showing you guys these commands in just a little bit. But again, check out the actual tutorials in the description for further details on actually playing these games. So that is the first change that I made to the lab, because I felt like a little bit of an aesthetic change to the actual main lab was necessary. Now, the next change is actually going to be happening in the vehicle bay, and it's actually something that I've been wanting to add for quite some time, and that's this wall right here. If you don't know what's going on, I actually went ahead and created a garage door. Now, I have not been doing a whole heck of a lot of vehicle add-ons, and the number one reason for that is actually because I don't actually have a proper place to go ahead and drive around on any sort of vehicles. And with this garage door and an eventual change that's going to happen, which hasn't been made yet, that is actually going to be a lot more possible. And this garage door is actually functional. So let me go ahead and press this button, and as you watch, it actually legitimately opens up for you guys to go ahead and see to the outside. And if I go ahead and press the button again, it'll close the garage door back up just so nicely. Now, those are the only changes that have been made to the lab just so far. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the garage door again. And the third change that's going to be happening to the lab, which has not been made yet, is the outside of the lab. What I'm actually planning on doing is eventually adding a road out here so that when I actually showcase vehicle add-ons, I actually have a proper place to go ahead and drive around on. So that is what I want to do, because admittedly this is the vehicle base, so showcasing vehicles is kind of like the whole point of it, but it's not exactly useful in that I can't really drive around all that much, and that's exactly why I'm doing this. And let me go ahead and quickly go up here to show you guys the command blocks for the actual garage door and the fans themselves. So as you'd expect, these are the fans themselves, and is only using a simple cloning command, which these redstone clocks with these command blocks is what's actually running them, and each clock is running an individual fan itself. Now, what this is right here, these command blocks are actually running the actual garage door. I mentioned earlier that I was following a command block garage tutorial, which is what I used for this. However, I did not follow the actual command block tutorial itself to 100%. That's because I found a parameter within one of the commands that I was using to make this go a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and go into only one command block in order to show you exactly what's going on. So if I go ahead and go in here, so this is what the command looks like. Obviously, it's your standard clone command. However, it also has replace and move in here. And for those of you who don't know what that is, replace basically means whatever blocks are cloned, completely 100% replace what is already there. So that means air blocks will actually be replaced. And move just basically means that it's cutting and pasting is the best way for me to go ahead and describe it. So it's taking a chunk of my garage door, taking it from where it is and moving it elsewhere. So that is exactly what's going on with the command block for the garage door itself. And I can go ahead and show you guys this working in action. So if I go ahead and get out, say for example, some polished andesite, and I go ahead and replace this entire bottom row of the garage door. If I go ahead and press this, because of the replace and move commands, this is actually what's going on. So they got cloned and moved from the bottom all the way up to the top. So that's actually what's going on with the garage door. That's the basic specifics of how that's actually working. So it's not too hard to figure out, admittedly, but it makes for a really cool aesthetic and functional little piece inside the lab itself. And it looks so nice when it's actually running itself. It actually legitimately looks like the garage door is opening and closing all by itself. That's kind of like the whole point as to why I was trying to go for that. Anyway, that is it for the changes as far as the lab is concerned. I probably will not be doing another update video, but you guys will obviously see the changes later on, especially if I actually go ahead and do a vehicle landing, where hopefully by that time the actual road outside of the vehicle bay will be complete. But I honestly don't know how long that's going to take because I've got other things currently going on. Hopefully I can get that done fairly soon. But other than that, that's actually going to have to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, to make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zer0's. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.